It's a whole lot of youngs, a whole lot of loves, a whole lot of babies. Damn, that shit crazy. Ain't nobody showing no love to Dre Beats. Leave that shit up to C.O.D. the doctor. Do this shit proper. Coming out the top of the dome with it. Making Snoop proud. Smoking weed every day and that shit loud. Mr. Switch the flow up in the middle of the verse. Bitch, I been that nigga since I had that hearse going dumb. Mr. Mortuary, I had that bitch going crazy in the middle of February. Michael Myers, bring Halloween to the winter time. Same bitch trying to lock me down since 99. Jamie Lee Curtis, I think they hurt us. I've been going dumb since the nigga was a Gerber. Baby, you don't know the half. If I start talking shit, y'all need to take a bath. Cleanse yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. And the boy got more chocolate than Willy Wonka. And the factory ain't making nothing but hits. Podcasts and shit. C.O.D. in this bitch. And you know who ride shotgun? PHT, IV, Henry Trotter, and C.O.D. Word.
A boy and his cow. In a quaint little countryside tale, a child and a cow set sail. Little Timmy with eyes so bright met Daisy, a gentle bovine sight. Timmy and Daisy, an unlikely pair, shared adventures, a bond to bear. Through meadows of green they'd roam, creating memories their hearts would comb. With a pail and a milking stool, Timmy learned from Daisy's rule. Mornings filled with laughter and glee as they milked together, happy and free. But darkness fell upon the land. A greedy farmer had a plan. He saw Daisy, a prize to be sold, to a distant farm, bitter and cold. Timmy, with tears in his eyes, hugged Daisy and said his goodbyes. He couldn't bear to see her go. His heart ached with sorrow's blow. With courage fierce and love so pure, Timmy set off to ensure, rescuing Daisy, his dearest friend, their bond unbroken, they'd defend. Through forests deep and rivers wide, Timmy journeyed with steadfast stride. He faced the farmer, stern and cold, to save Daisy, brave and bold. The farmer's heart began to sway, witnessing love. He changed his way. He saw the bond between the two, and in that moment, a heart anew. From that day forth, the trio stayed, Timmy, Daisy, and the farmer's aid. Together they tended the fertile land, a family formed by destiny's hand. In this charming fairy tale's art, a kid and a cow, never apart. Love and kindness, the tale bestows, in the hearts of all, it forever grows.
It's your player partner, P. Henry Trotter IV, a.k.a. Home Run Trot, a.k.a. Casino P, a.k.a. Mr. Lone P, a.k.a. Chef Boy RP, a.k.a. Mock Tube. Y'all thought I was going to it, did you? a.k.a. your grandma's favorite house guest, because make that bed up. You want some water, Granny? That boy got manners. Welcome to Gimme Some Headlines, Season 3, Episode 93, A Spike P. You better blow that shit out. Joint. And you know whenever I'm rolling on the Pity Pot Pip Pop Pootable Podcast, I got my dog riding with me in the pause pit. What it do, man?
Hey, I knew you. I thought you had this. Is a good one. It's your nigga C.O.D. I said I was gonna stop saying nigga in season 1. Still can't do it. It's your dog. It's your nigga C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic, aka Tabula Rasa, aka Big Tabby the Cool Cat. Nigga, how you doing this week, man? You hitting them nigga with that C.O.D. and the C stand for Chaucer swag this week. What you know about that motherfucker? A boy and his cow. You feel me? Let me move my mic so I get my posture right.
Yes, sir, man. I really appreciate it, bro, because like it hit close to home for me, because my upbringing I only wanted like one thing. If my parents would have got me one thing as a kid, I'd have never asked for another gift until I was out of their house, I feel like. And I'm dead serious. But I have this affinity for stories about either children and animals, or animals that like are children and like grow up, like Land Before Time, The Lion King, damn Jungle Book. Shout out to my dog Mowgli and Baloo and Bagheera. Tarzan. It don't even matter, bro. Like, and we need more of the stories like that, especially for like melanated kids, because like my parents would have got me a dog. That's what I was eventually getting around to. All I ever wanted was a dog. Right now that I have one, I had
it's about to
two.
be a good episode.
I had two, man. And like through circumstance, didn't get to keep those two, and like now I have one, and now I'm like dad age, and so like our relationship, I feel like it's a lot different than it would have been had I been a kid. But like I kind of returned to like
full responsibility over him, but able to fuck off
total responsibility. Right now, it's just total responsibility. But like we definitely now like started to have like a good, like as we communicate with each other better, and like we've always had a good time together, but like now like our relationship continues to develop, man. So really appreciate the boy and his cow, man. Shout out to C.O.D. Chaucer.
Yeah, I already know it. And that cow name is Daisy, not Davy. The cow is not me. I have not been milked. Pause. But yeah, man, you already
little innuendo.
Shouts out to the great Eddie Murphy. You already know what time of the week it is. It's the flickety flight that he talking about. And then I'm bringing back some from season 2. We've been at this thing for a minute, y'all, and we got a lot of different flavor. And this right here is Tosh.Bro, cause they like to sample our swag, so I figure we steal a little bit of their shit. Man, I got some videos from the internet, P, and we gonna do this thing. Give me some headline swag. I'm gonna let you choose a few, and then some you just gotta see. You feel me?
Okay, then that's a bet.
Let me get us over on this screen somewhere, right here in that area. How you feel about that?
Yes, sir. So I'm looking at Boys Need Their Fathers. I'm looking at Committing Fully. I'm seeing Fashion Forward Nigga. Let's just stop right there, because that's this Fashion Forward Nigga.
Word nigga, he talking about spell FORE. You feel me? Like in the future, foretold type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But my computer hating hard. It ain't letting me drag that bit to the blood. Cause we just gonna gallery that bitch up. You feel me? Where there's a wheel, there's a way. These hating ass nigga, man. They ain't gonna stop her today. You feel me? Fashion
not once, not ever.
Word, nigga, you feel me? Pete, this from one of my favorite podcasts. You know, we here Give Me Some Headline like to support the cow community as far as it extend out. And this from the Crash Dummies podcast. So you can follow them at Crash Dummies podcast on TikTok and check them out on different media in front of YouTube, all the shit you find. Give me some headline. You feel me? P gang.
That'd be crazy if you had like somebody had an RIP shirt ready for somebody.
Going through somebody's closet and you see your face on the t-shirt. What the dude behind you like, yeah, bro, that's vintage edition. You didn't even die that year. What? The say 2020 on it. Hey, you was on them pills hard as hell, bro.
Pills, COVID.
All that was happening. I know you got that asthma and that COVID. I thought something was going to happen to you. Shirts was on sale. I'm like, damn, this got to be God talking to me. He must be about to be deceased or something. Oh my.
So that basically, I had to run that with bro and ask you straight up, G, what would you do if you chilling in your partner crib? You like, boy, throw your nigga shirt real quick. Y'all got through hooping, but y'all about to go, you know what I'm saying, red grass Sunday, eat a song. You know what I'm saying? Shirt off my back, foot off my plate, tight love type shit. And you like, bro, throw me a shirt real quick. And you going through and you see a RIPP shirt.
No. Just it'd be a whole heap of no. Nah, I can't even do it, bro.
Yeah, I gotta square up.
Not even square up, because that might be the way I go. Like, I ain't even trying to fight. I'm taking the shirt with me, though.
Yeah, nice. Actually, that's my shirt.
I don't know. It might, because it is. You know what I mean? If I survive and I come across a shirt that say R.I.P. on it, I might just start rocking it. I might Deadpool that whole thing. I wasn't supposed to return.
And we keep the Tosh.Bro sliding, man. We talk about the golden era of television being gone.
Right.
And I don't think people realize just how fucking fire DVDs and Blu-rays were, especially these kids who love streaming and the convenience. Like, it was movies that was kind of aight, but the DVD was fucking flames because of the 6 hours of behind the scenes footage, bloopers and crazy shit. And Anchorman wasn't no motherfucking slouch. This movie was fantastic, and so was Anchorman 2. But the bloopers was crazy. And for the young folk, we gonna take y'all back to a time before, to blooper reels.
Brian, I read somewhere, and tell me if this is true, that some of the silicone breast implants were filled with taco meat. I'm so sorry. I don't know the specifics, but I do know they are still testing with all sorts of material. Pudding, whipped cream, tuna fish. What else did I hear? I've learned... nickels. Okay, if you wanted a heavier breast. A heavier... And it's... They're still running tests, but the problem they're running into is that now whenever a woman runs...
I can speak like I'm underwater. Sorry.
You gotta say
that. Okay. Okay, sorry.
If you bread it and deep fry it, Fantana, it all tastes the same.
Yeah.
Name a meat.
A meat? Name a meat?
Any meat.
Chicken. How about that?
Tonight I begin part 1 of my 11-part series of the power and mystery of the human vagina. This series will be a tasteful look at just what makes a vagina tick, as well as a look at the 50 greatest vaginas of the 20th century. This was an explosive piece. And
what do they do in general with dead cats? Is there one? You figure there's one place they dispose of dead cats, or is there a service? That'd be a good public service.
Brian, you don't have to listen to him.
Sorry. You know what they call cats? Chicken of the freeway underpass.
6 years ago, I jumped out from behind that column and surprised a window washer who fell to his death. Technically, it wasn't my fault. But I think about it.
sorry.
Something about Harrison Ford playing peekaboo, bruh.
Okay, I just got to me.
It's something wrong with them niggas, bruh. That movie 2 hours long. You know they got 10 hours of heat from that fucking month of shooting, bruh.
A whole heap, they got a whole heap of gold,
10 hours of gold, G.
Oh, man.
But he deck too, man. You know, and we said we like to support the greater creator community, man. And we huge fans of RDC World around this piece, man. And they had a banger, and the remixes to their banger is plentiful. You feel what I'm saying? Because art always imitate life. And this right here foretold a lot of funny shit that's about to happen in the upcoming NFL season. Shouts out to RDC World, man. And you can follow them on TikTok at RDC World 1.
Right there, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a great pass, man. Man, we should have been had this kind of quarterback, huh?
I mean, yeah, he's doing good for a backup quarterback.
A backup? Yeah. He's 21, right?
Yeah, he's 21. I'm 26 though. I'm only hurt for a few games, but that's a good pass for a backup quarterback for sure. For sure.
That's definitely the future of this franchise.
The future backup. Yes, sir. Run that in, run that
Now you see where they going. You feel what I'm saying? And it's so many QB battles, camp motherfucking camp competitions. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And bruh, this nigga remixed this bitch. And then when I tell you, when I seen this video came out maybe 6-7 months. It came out during football season last year. Bruh, coming up into this year, bro, when I seen one of the remixes, this year had me fucking dying, and we had to bring it back. Just out to the 49ers, man.
Right there, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Yes, sir.
Brock Purdy.
Great pass, man. Man, we should have been had this kind of quarterback, huh?
Oh.
Trey Lance.
I mean, yeah, he's doing good for a backup quarterback.
A backup? Yeah. He's 21, right?
Yeah, he's 21. I'm 26 though. I'm only hurt for a few games, but that's a good pass for a backup quarterback for sure. For sure.
That's definitely the future of this franchise.
The future backup. Yes, sir. Run that in! Touchdown!
Yeah, man, this
yes,
quarterback
sir.
perfect, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
that nigga's old, bro.
Yeah,
Man,
he good. He
Michael
good.
Vick, right? I swear to God,
Hey, no. He don't remind y'all of Michael Vick, bro.
What you mean?
No,
man,
he don't. No, y'all doing that too much,
man,
bro.
he can do no wrong, bro.
No, he can do wrong. I seen him do wrong. I seen him do wrong in practice multiple times. Man, he can do wrong. Have you seen the first quarterback play?
I mean, yeah, but you didn't see what he did, though, man. Man, this quarterback perfect, man. I'm trying to tell you.
That's me, though. That's me.
Bro, this quarterback is perfect, man.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
What, man?
Bro, there's something genuinely wrong with them niggas, man. But shouts out to RDC World 1 on TikTok, man, for them classics, man, and the remixes to it, man. But P, to close out that Tosh.Bro, man, I'm gonna give you another choice, man. We got Tank giving TGT history lessons to let you know why TGT fell apart. And if you remember that Monday morning performance, they came and went in a bang, you feel me? And then we got TikTok striking again, another TikTok heater, and I'ma just play you the remix and you can guess what the original was. It's a mother who going through it, you feel me? And then the last one is Boss Moves, you feel, man? It's from the homie over at the Type Shit Pod, because we like to support other podcasts, and bruh funny as fuck, G.
Man, let's support some other podcasts then. Let's get on that Boss Moves.
All right, we gonna get into it then, man. They come from Tight Shit Pod, and man, this is a PSA, and I'm gonna just let the brother speak to you. Yeah,
you like Keenan. You like Keenan Thompson.
Bruce, Rosie. Now let me talk to the ladies real quick. Now, ladies, we know y'all love to twerk. Y'all love to twerk with y'all friends, but if you're gonna continue to twerk, we need y'all to start revealing which one of y'all friends twerk when stank. Cause ain't no way that 17 of y'all twerking and all of y'all done took a shower. Now when we be in the club and it smell like somebody done smuggled in a fish fillet inside they boy shorts. It smell like the room you keep puppies in. You ever be around somebody twerking and you be like, damn, it smell like a litter of pit bull puppies. That room be stinking like a motherfucker. Like, damn, it smell like you ever left a protein shake in your car and then you open it up, you be like, whoa, wee. Ladies, go ahead, tell us which one of your friends got BV so we know which one not to holla at. If you ain't gonna wash your booty hole, you don't deserve to even have a booty. Give your fat ass to that girl over there who wash her booty. She got a flat butt, but she wash it. She deserved to have more ass. Some of y'all think having a big ass is the end all be all. I ain't gotta wash it. It's smelling like Hollywood Boulevard. It shouldn't be called Los Angeles. It should be called Los Anuses. Boss.
My thoughts about that was, bro, what prompted that? Like, I want to know. That's I'm saying though, but like, to be a fly on the wall for what prompted that. Like that was that certainly something else. That gentleman is he and I have been
crazy person. Certified 100%. Crazy person is who he is.
Yeah, 100%. That's the guy who says what's on his mind, and we know what's on his mind is he spent a lot of time at the club.
That's Rose impression on the internet. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And the fact that this nigga do the beard with a cut off t-shirt sleeve in and of itself had me fucking rolling. What made this nigga try that shit the first time? This nigga lips just poking out a hole he cut. That shit a reverse ski. That shit that shit a reverse ski mask, bro.
This is my first time consuming their platform. Is Rick Ross an impression that he does often, or it's like this? He just decided Rick Ross should be the one who
at least one or two
his
a week.
message.
He get at least one or two a week. He got about 100.
Okay.
Like, and all them bitches he.
You're gonna be. Say you're gonna be. How you gonna be? 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 Say you're gonna be. Well. Boost. Rose. Morning glory, everybody. I got a riddle for y'all today. What did the book?
Okay.
He come in singing. He come in singing and shit, and then just like the way he come in is always some Rick Ross shit, bro. And like if something monumental happened to Ross, he respond to it. So when he fucked up he had the knee buckle situation on the diving board, he did a response video. Like he fired with this shit, bro.
I heard somebody say they tried to watch Rick Ross fail at diving in that pool 30,000 times.
That shit was, bro. That shit was a good time, bro. He entertained.
Oh man,
in every way, man.
In every way, legitimately in every way. Like there's nothing that he's done that I just wouldn't sit there and watch. I heard a dude give a Rick Ross story about him like going to have a business meeting with Rick Ross, and the way he did it was very unnecessary. And he had people like it. Like somebody recently said, "Niggas will clap for anything," and people was in there clapping for like how this dude handled this meeting with Rick Ross. And I was like, why y'all clapping for this shit? Like they say, that's some ignorant shit, bro. It's some ignorant shit. Can I give you the story real quick? It's a very quick one.
Hey man, this is Spike P joint. This your world.
I know, but I like to be courteous. So this cat, he will remain nameless, but he's an affluent business person in the he runs in the circle of Shans, and so he reaches out somehow to Rick Ross's people and to get a meeting or whatever. And so they give him a price, like even like to meet with Rick Ross for an hour, it's going to cost you X amount of dollars. And they thought that would scare him off because they didn't know exactly who he was at the time. This is before like he really hit the launch pad and like it became like a well-known person in like the black business world. And so he was like, cool, perfectly fine. All right. Let's set up the meeting time. I'll send y'all half of it, and then I'll give you the other half like when I get there. I think it was like 10 racks or something. We'll call it 10 racks, a nice round number. And so he gave him like 5 up front, and then he's like, I'll give you the other 5 when I get there. And so before they let him through the gate and everything, they like, you got the bread. And he gave him, the rest of the money that he owed him. And he's like, come on, cool. So they take him into, I guess, Ross like waiting room, living room, whatever. And Ross come in and he got another bag, and he throw the other bag down there and he say, I value your time more than you do. And he gave him like he like doubled it. He gave him like another 10 racks, and everybody in the room. And he was like, and he was telling the crowd, now he like bring himself back. And he's like, and that's how you supposed to conduct business. And everybody started clapping. I was like, nigga, you just wasted $10,000. Like, right. What are you talking about? You just wasted $10,000.
Yeah.
Trying to stunt. So you could tell this story today. That's why you gave that man an extra $10,000 that it didn't require that. And then you finna help him make money because you're bringing him a business idea where he's going to end up getting a return on investment. I was like, bro, we clap for the wrong thing sometimes in our community, man. He said, I don't mind your booze because I see what you clap for. I see what you cheer for. Man, but dog, can I do you a flavor?
Please do, bro. Could you give me some headlines?
Man, let me do that for my dog, bro. First headline, my guy. Raps decline. Second headline, my guy. Bowling strikes has ramifications.
Two hitters.
Third headline. I wrote this terribly wrong. Top. It was supposed top charters. It's charters, but shotters is how when I wrote it down. Like, what am I talking about here? So top charters, people who at the top of the charts. Essentially.
Okay, because I immediately thought PJs. My mind in the clouds, not the gutter. Give me them first two again.
Raps decline and bowling strikes have ramifications.
I want to hear raps decline, cause the last time niggas was hating on rap, niggas was saying hip hop was dead. Lil Wayne sold 1 million albums in a week, and hip hop went on to be the #1 selling genre in the world. Take that, and I ain't gonna say who said it, but take that. You feel me? And that nigga done dropped 5 classic albums in the past 3 years. So fuck that hip hop is dead shit. It never was, and I don't like the implication.
Yeah. Neither do I, and so that's why I picked it, because I thought you would like to talk about it. Because I know my dog like to talk about things that are of consequence, especially in the realm where we hold seats. So raps decline, and shout out, the reference is from our good friend over at Trapital, another podcast that we consume and support. Dan Ronci over there. Hey. So Billboard wrote an article recently, 5 reasons why 2003 has yet to yield a #1 hip hop album or single. And after dominating, what I said 2023. Oh, my bad. 2023. So just
you
1
good.
year later.
You just reminiscing about the good old days, what that was. High school graduation.
That was the year. Nah, I was a year after that. But yeah, close. Junior year was a good year for your dog, though. Not even
you dipped in that water?
That was the year we went, I didn't dip in the water for the first time. I ain't dip in the water till college, but we digress.
Whoa. Still can't swim. You can swim yet?
Yeah, I can swim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll discuss that at a later day. He gonna have to prove that for the community on camera. You got to swim a lap.
Yeah, I got that in me. Just 1 year later, hip hop has been curiously absent from the top of Billboard's marquee album and singles charts. While each of the 4 albums released in 2023 that have hit #1, I'll go through those folks. I'll give them some love. The Name Chapter, Temptation, Tomorrow by Together, Mañana Será Bonita by Karol G, One Thing at a Time, Morgan Wallen, and 5 Star by Stray Kids. They all have clear hip hop influences, but none are traditional rappers. The longest we've gone into a calendar year without a rap album at #1 since 1993. Hip hop hasn't fared much better on the Hot 100 this year. Just 6 hip hop singles have cracked the charts top 10, and they give some reasons. And the first reason, I'll just read that one, is a not so starry night. It's a lot more difficult for any genre to reach the top spot when their most popular and reliable artists are not releasing projects. Early last year, hip hop's heavyweights flooded the charts with a bevy of albums. Future, Kendrick Lamar, Drake did it twice, Tyler the Creator, all collected #1 albums last year to no one's surprise. They are 4 of the most established names in contemporary hip hop, and they've each collected previous #1 albums with robust streaming numbers and overall consumption tallies. That is the first reason, bruh, that they give for hip hop. Like, for raising the question, is hip hop in decline? And I yield the floor to you. I have a point that I want to make, but I yield the floor to you because we may make at least one of the same points. But how do you feel about that assertion and that stance that the genre we love so dearly is in decline?
It's the furthest thing from the truth. Hip hop itself is not in decline. What it is this suffering from something that R&B suffered from in the early 2000s when Mary J. Blige was killing them, when Aaliyah was killing them, when Beyonce and Destiny's Child was killing them, when anybody who dropped anything to sound like R&B was killing them. And hip hop all of a sudden became extremely melodic. And then hip hop started to rise and R&B started to fall from its dominant point where Mariah Carey was selling gajillions of albums every time she breathed into a microphone. Hip hop started to build its wave and rise to the point where it dominated in the early or the late 2000s headed into 2020. And as they alluded to, even country music, when you listen to the drums, it is not a drummer fucking drumming. It's a hip hop kick, snare, transition, and pace and bass setup and structure. Even drops in pop songs are hip hop drops now. Hip hop has permeated into absolutely everything, even EDM and electro funk music or electro pop music, G house, Murder House. It's all kind of it's a psytrance. It's a lot of shit out there that is now heavily influenced by hip hop. Waka Flocka catalog of just him rapping on EDM shit would blow your motherfucking mind. Yeah. Waka Flocka been dropping 100%. Music non-motherfucking stop. His G-House catalog is crazy. And he been touring the world, giving them that shit. And just said all that to say hip-hop as a genre has not had a number one album or hasn't dominated the top 10. Because hip hop as a culture has permeated all of music. That's my hypothesis.
And I don't have to even follow up on that because you made a good point. Is that it's the permeation of hip hop in literally everything else. And I'll make one other point that I wrote down. And this is I look directly at the camera when I say this, joint. This is my statement to everybody who is in the realm of hip hop out there. Look at the motherfucking expectation you've created. It is now like when you, as a genre that is probably the youngest of them all, you don't even have a Hall of Fame, like an essential Hall of Fame dedicated to yourself yet. Rappers go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame currently. The expectation is that you are, when somebody from the hip hop culture sets a release, the expectation is that it's going to rise to number one. So shouts out to you for creating that expectation. And when it doesn't happen, when you don't quote unquote win the championship, people like, where they at? So shouts out.
Can I tell you what the second hypothesis is that already has an answer? As a culture, we rally around something new. That when something new, like a Drake, come through, everybody get back on they shit. The legends is like, oh, this nigga think he the hottest nigga, man. Why this shit? And then they albums go stupid. Yeah. And all I can say is hip hop's wake up call is the alarm has already been set. Happy birthday, hip hop. Yes, sir.
Can I do you another flavor?
Could you give me some your headline? Headlines.
Give me some headlines.
Shouts out to niggas who be selling shit at the gas station, man.
Yeah, shouts out.
Bracelets for the audio cat. If you hustling, man, I'm gonna support you because I be out there doing shit like that too. So I not at the gas station, but back in the day, you know, getting out CDs back when CDs was a thing, shit like that. Niggas respect grinders. You feel me?
First headline. Speaking of grinders.
Pause.
What'd I tell you about coming over here messing with these people? Headline number 2. Pause. That is the headline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that. I'm gonna keep going. Headline number 3. Why you throwing BaCardi B?
Okay, I'm gonna pull a P. I'm definitely going pause, but I need headline number 3 too. So go pause, and I'm gonna be brief with my response because I feel like. Can I get headline number 3 again, Jack? I feel like the audio, you need to get that eargasm to the cast.
Yeah, I got you, man. Headline number 3 is, why you throwing BaCardi B?
Yeah, if you hear me. Yeah, man, hit him with that pause, though.
Yeah. So...
For the audio cast, the video flipped to him right when I had did a nice little freeze. I look like a real dick bot in the production medium that we do. We look yeah, he know, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Good times. I look silly as fuck. It was a good time.
My dog chose headline number 2, man. And I'm gonna preface it with this question.
2 lines in a circle.
2 lines in a circle. 2 lines in a circle. If the goal is national power and putting on the best face to look the most formidable, why don't these old ass white dudes pass the baton? Because our politician representation is piss poor. And the context I will give you is, did you see what happened to Mitch McConnell when he was standing up there? Have you seen that clip rolling around?
Is it where bruh
he paused. He talking and he just paused for literally 30 seconds, G. For 30 seconds, he's sitting there staring into space. And to his handler come up and say, hey, bro, you cool? Are you all right? This is a senator. We have 100 of them. He is 82 years old. He was looking into the microphone and talking and making complete sense. And all of a sudden just stopped and was staring into nothingness for 30 seconds. And people just sat there like, man, what's going on? And that is not the only episode that happened. 2 days later, another senator, they holding a damn vote for military spending. They get to her ass. She just nothing. Somebody tap her, they just say, hey, you just say I. You just supposed to say I. And, bro, I'm like, what? And so, like, you look at other countries, bro, like Russia got an old dude at the helm. At least he go to the gym. At least cuz go to the gym. If I look like, man, if I get into a fight,
he
with
look like he would beat
Vladimir
other
Putin,
world leaders' ass.
right? And we supposed to be the world's big brother. And if the world get in a fight, our leaders
He's
don't look
shirtless
like
on
they
a
can.
horse. Our nigga can't walk up the steps to his airplane.
Our leader is wearing elbow pads on a bike with a button-down shirt,
Falling
From
over mic
Tarjay.
cords and shit.
bruh. And
Hey,
so if the
But can I put a theory out into the world?
do you think?
It's fucking ridiculous that a nigga can't be president for more than 8 years, but you could be one of the niggas who make laws until you die.
Until you
know
die.
how fucking crazy it is? Niggas who voted Jim Crow laws into effect were the people who voted on civil rights laws. That's fucking insane. And some of them niggas still in office.
But the crazy
nigga
thing
who
about
wrote the
that, bro,
crime bill is the president. In the midst of civil unrest and Black Lives Matter, y'all voted the nigga responsible for mass incarceration into the White House. Shit like that shouldn't be fucking possible, bruh. The nigga who wrote the crime bill and went into effect during Clinton presidency shouldn't be able to be president in my adulthood. Like, that shit shouldn't be, no. He should be done affecting policy by then.
that shouldn't be the conversation that we have.
You know what I'm saying? The generation responsible for mass incarceration shouldn't be the generation we let try to fix it. We should say, no, we got this shit from here.
Speak on
The people who fucked it up shouldn't be the people we let try to fix it.
Try to fix it.
Their ideas put us here. Let's stop letting their ideas affect how the world works. Common sense to me. The fact that we let niggas who don't read the bills vote on the bills is crazy. We can get the general gist of it and vote on it our motherfucking selves. We could have interns like them who summarize shit and post it on websites and conversations on Twitter Spaces and shit. And then we as Americans vote on that instead of voting for niggas to not do their fucking job and take vacations and shit. That shit crazy to me that we as Americans still believe the Electoral College should be a thing. That shit come from a place where people were too stupid to do it themselves, essentially. Y'all niggas still too stupid to do it yourself? The fact that we still letting them do it for us is crazy to me. But if we gonna let them do it for us, we shouldn't be letting that group of niggas do it no more. They done doing shit. Right. From the moment you voted into public office, I don't give a fuck if it's city councilman. Bitch, you got 25 years and then you're done.
And that was the premise of that headline. Is there was an article that said, should there be an age limit? Like, should there be an age limit to be able? And there was a young lady. She's a brown.
It should be a
lady.
Career clock, not an age limit. A career clock.
A career clock. And that's what we spot on.
If you want to be in that bitch till you 85, start when you 60. Convince us when you 60 that you got something that's valuable for us. Niggas who trying to make America great again. I remember when America was great. Vote my old ass in the office. Convince us that you the answer, nigga. Yeah. Career clock is the answer. First time your ass voted, you City Councilman Jones? Bitch, click. You got 24 years to become president if you plan on becoming president, bitch. Don't stay stay down here for too long.
You got 21 years. Because
that's a 4-year term. City councilman a 4-year term.
I don't even know. I think it might be a 2-year term.
Oh yeah, don't get to pulling. Don't get to pulling a college football coach and just leveling up. If you the type of nigga who don't stay and finish your contract like LeBron, we gonna treat you like you James Harden, nigga. Yeah. When you hit the free market, it ain't gonna be no home for you. You're gonna have to take your ass back to Philly. City Councilman Jones. Philly District 13 here, you talking about, bitch, you out there with Katniss Everdeen. You feel? You know them niggas was making cars out there in District 12. I read through the lines. That bitch had soot all on her face. Where the coal come from? Engines. Yeah, that bitch making explorers and expeditions. You feel me? Oh, yeah. Suzanne Collins. Yeah, nigga, I read the book. And shouts out to, and I'm one of them, I ain't one of them niggas, but on what the nigga say, on For Them, the Hunger Games books is better than the movies. Cause you get parts of the story that ain't in the movies. Like, you don't even really get the depth of her relationship with her father. You feel me? But yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we talking about no more.
Well, speaking of strong, independent baddies like Katniss Everdeen, my dog, I love.
Who taught her to use the bow? Her daddy. That shit integral to the entire series. You don't even hear about that shit in the movies.
In the spirit of Katniss Everdeen,
fathers matter.
They do. They truly do.
Could you give me headline number Trey? Headline number Dose was Paws and them old niggas. Yeah, okay, now I remember what we talking about.
Yeah.
Swap them out.
I like the chop.
It's getting way too cold. You need a jacket. You seen that shit?
This place is way too cold. You need a jacket.
I'm gonna edit it into the show. It's an African nigga who remixed Cut It, and he giving niggas jacket in all different environments, swimming pool, shit like that. It's getting way too cold. You need a jacket. It's a good time.
My G.
I enjoy
we gonna keep this
so
thing
fucking much.
We gonna keep this thing.
Rolling. That was such a good choice. Give me one more real quick.
Shout out to the to the movie Clueless, man, because we finna keep this thing rolling with the homies.
Oh man, rest in peace to
Rolling
Brittany Murphy.
with the homies. Rest in peace, man. She gave us some gems, man. She
was beautiful too, man.
Gorgeous.
Crazy
Gorgeous.
eyes. It's the eyes.
I'm gonna give you a chop session, my guy. I would like to have a chop session, and the title of this chop session is going to be
Big Beard P. That nigga said, "Fuck no shave November, bruh. You ain't got much time. You better shave it while you can." My bad. Go ahead.
It is World Cupdate. I thought that was clever.
Oh no, it's fire.
For
I
the
just
audio
thought that
cast,
third
my dog.
headline was gonna be. I thought that's what fucked me up. Like I was like, damn, how did Cardi B end up being about the World Cup? That's what fucked me up. I was trying to connect the dots. The headline fire. That's my apologies. You feel me?
Man.
I was just confused. You feel me? He said, I got a chop session for you. I was like, how he go World Cup date? She did pap Shawty out, but damn.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah, we can keep it pushing. I just ain't know what was going on. That nigga P said,
he looked at me so crazy, audio cast. Like, y'all gotta see that on the YouTube. Y'all gotta see that on the YouTube. He looked at me. It was a look of confusion and disgust at the same time. Not even disgust. It was like, yeah, like how is he really going? Cardi B play soccer? She is Dominican.
I was like, okay, yeah, shouts out to the women's and shit, but what they got to do with bloody moves?
Yeah. Nah, we will, man. Let's step back to that.
Who's a boss and who's a worker in this dynamic? How are we circling back to Cardi B?
Who throwing BaCardi?
Being Mariano Rivera. You feel me?
Who throwing BaCardi B? Also,
you said how I feel about it?
Who's throwing
what
BaCardi
we talking about?
B
The World Cup?
No, we talking about BaCardi B.
Okay, well, all right, I spliced the video in, but Pete there.
Leave that whole exchange in there. That was a good time.
Oh no, I'm talking about the actual video of BaCardi B going Mariano Rivera. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
no more Garcia Parra. Is that nigga player? Is he a soccer player? No, that nigga play baseball.
No, Garcia Parra baseball for the Red Sox.
Yeah, baseball player. Yeah, he had the pyum. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Smokes. I know Atlanta niggas too. Shit, Jeff Francoeur. You feel me?
Greg Maddox. Tom
that
Glavine.
Nigga too. Chipper Jones, Chipper Hones. You feel me? That nigga went and won a World Series for Miami, so fuck that nigga. The nigga slamming those. You feel me? Baseball, Chipper Jones.
BaCardi
Don't
B.
tell me. Fuck.
Oh, my bad.
I was gonna get there. Niggas be blanking. That's funny as shit. But yeah, you know she hit a DJ in Las Vegas the night after she hit old Shorty at the concert. Yeah, it's about to be strike three. She going for a 4K. She getting somebody else with a microphone. Yeah, Cardi B threw 2 microphones in 2 days.
She got impeccable aim. Cause that
she actually hit the wrong person. If you look at the third angle, it's a bunch of different videos.
So the person, I thought she hit the right person. So the person who got hit filed a lawsuit, and I was like, well, how you gonna file a lawsuit when that's assault? You threw a drink on her. So she hit the person who filed the lawsuit
non-melanated.
I'm not sure. I ain't read.
If it's a non-melanated person, a Latina specifically, I think it was the person who got hit. It's because she wasn't the fucking person who threw the drink. The person who threw the drink was a black girl, and she immediately said, I'm sorry. And everybody like, well, bitch, why you throw it? Da, 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 da. Well, here, give me some headlines. We do our research. And if you watch the videos from 30 seconds before that clip, another fan throws a bottle of water, not the actual bottle, but water on the Cardi B, and she screams, ooh, I love that. Throw that on my expletive, meaning vagina, bitch. and then the girl throws more water into her butt area. I believe where this girl in particular went wrong, that inspired anger for anyone confused as to why she would go. Because I'm not saying she was wrong to be mad. For anyone confused as, okay, so if she got people throwing water on her, then what was so terrible about this girl? It was a whole bunch of fucking ice in that cup. A whole bunch of fucking ice in that cup. It wasn't just a bottle of water. Here goes some water. She hit Cardi B with a whole bunch of fucking ice. You feel me? So I tossed it to you with a little more context and facts to the first incident, because I have no context for the DJ incident. I imagine he was being difficult and talking over her a lot, because in the clip, she's wrapping up the show and she's like, all right, y'all have a good night. And as she's saying it, he go, yeah, Cardi B, blah, blah. She turned immediately and go, fuck, because she fed up with the shit. You know what I'm saying? She hit him with some old classic DJ Scream over a Travis Porter mixtape. Oh no, we done did it again. All you did is yell over the dope ass intro.
Yeah.
And now we gotta spin it back. Shut the fuck up. You feel me? This should be an hour mixtape. This shit 132. You feel me? Goddamn. You charge these niggas 15,000 to yell and be a dick over the top. And I know for a fact, because I had the meeting and I said, nah, we'll drop it without you. And it wasn't as hot as it would have been with DJ Scream. You got me. But hey, live and you learn. That shit got on my nerves. I was like, I don't even want to hear my shit with that shit on it for real. And pay for it made me even more angry. I was like, that's why you signed to a label, because they make them decisions without you, because I can't do it. Not that I control the budget. I don't want no beef on the back end. I don't know if this nigga A&R at Spotify somewhere or some shit.
As much as I love DJ Drama, hearing him yell over, like, he pick your spots, bro. And he
the exception that proved the rule.
Yeah,
he the exception that proved the rule. I love when DJ Drama do his shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Him and Dro used to make magic. And I was about to say, man, like when I think about some of my favorite mixtapes, it's them DJ Drama.
Everybody can't be DJ Drama. Hosted. He was perfect on Tyler album.
And I think that's who Khaled tried to be when he came in the game.
But see, Khaled do a pretty good job of being himself, even though he do a lot of wild shit. He an on-air radio guy, and he want his album to feel like you listening to the radio. So that's what he going for. It ain't even like mixtape Khaled, you feel me? So I feel what his motion is. But that nigga Tyler was talking about some shit that didn't make the album. He was like, nigga, we just work up on the private jet. Y'all gonna have to start calling me DJ Padramas. I was like, bro, I love DJ Drama so fucking much. Like, he real, like, I'm a crazy person and I love my kinfolk. You feel me? He definitely a crazy person. He gave you a little Uzi. Uzi wouldn't have the platform he do without DJ Padramas.
Barack Drama.
I remember what the first mixtape I listened to when I had a black president. Partly because he told me 250 times in the span of 40 minutes. But I remember.
Black president.
Yeah, we definitely. Every time I see Barack Obama, I was like, shouts out to DJ. Because I could see that nigga and not think about DJ Drama. He got me. That was good marketing.
I wonder when they took his hard drive and shit. I bet
DJ old Drama care.
DJ old Drama. I wonder when they took the hard drives. We at
the hospital getting that check.
Man, I really done made it.
Make sure you pay your DJ. DJ Drama copay. What you said?
I said, part of me, like if I was DJ Drama, I think like the feds took his hard drives, was like, man, I really done made it. Like I host mixtapes, but I really done made it in the city. They didn't raid in my house and took my motherfucking hard drives. They really want this music, huh?
They're more valuable than crack here right now, because I know some nigga down the street getting it in.
Square business.
Nigga DJ Drama was like, nigga, they own these mixtapes. The fuck? Y'all raid me and not the artist? That ain't how this works.
Right. Then they probably turned him, hey man, go get Drama. He got it on his hard drive.
That shit got me so motherfucking paranoid, because when they did that shit to them niggas, they did that shit to a few niggas. Future one of the only niggas in history who got his hard drives back with the fucking music on it. They be wiping niggas shit after they download the bitch. I got so many backups, all my music hidden, all like nigga, I got never mind. But yeah. Fuck them niggas.
No, you don't.
You right. I got one copy and it's just on the computer. Y'all ain't gotta look for no other shit.
Make it easy for
Yep.
Let me hit you with the World Cup date, man.
Yeah, man. Let's move on to the World Cup date. Shouts out to the ladies who be kicking balls.
So we finna take it over here to Australia and New Zealand, who hosted.
I almost did yell some dumb shit, bro. I almost went equal
FIFA.
pay. No way. And say this shit like it was a slogan. I was like, why the fuck did I think that? That shit not funny neither, man. Shouts out to them, man. Cash out.
Cash out. Cash in. And shouts out, man. So
ass out. Ass in. Pause. But they ladies.
2023, FIFA World Cup update. We are still in the group stage. We are August 5th. So Friday starts the knockout stage, which is, if you watch basketball, would be in the NCAA tournament, the Sweet 16. We're going to go Group A, Switzerland, Norway, New Zealand.
But don't do the non-soccer people like that. For all you non-soccer niggas, in the group stage, they got all the teams who made the World Cup separated out, and you play people who aren't just in your group, but you play cross-platform and things like that, and you gain points by how many goals you score and the differential that you actually win by. So once you get through the group stage, whoever's leading in your group are the people who then make the knockout round, and then it's pure tournament style where it's versus, and who you play, you either advance or they knock you out of the tournament. My bad. Do your thing, P. I had to talk to the non-soccer niggas because we got to get this shit to the platform it deserves.
For sure. For shizzle. In Group A, the folks who have advanced are Switzerland and Norway. They've advanced. They've played all three of their matches within their group. And Switzerland 5 points. Norway beats out New Zealand with 4 points, but they win by goal differential.
Translation, the Dolphins and Bills made the playoffs out of the AFC North.
Yeah. Group B, Australia.
Yeah.
Australia and Nigeria advance to the knockout stage in that order. In Group C, Japan and Spain advance in that order. Shouts out to Japan Japanese also because shouts out to them because they murking folks. They have scored 11 goals in the first 3 games first 3 matches of the World Cup. The closest to them got 8, and it's only one team that got 8. 2 teams
did
with
Japanese
7.
UFC fighter that twerk after she knocked people out. It's the wildest shit ever. And she only do it if she KO your ass, because obviously if you up, you probably fight her while she doing the other thing. But it's crazy.
Shouts out to Shawty. Hopefully she a football fan. Group D, we got England and Denmark advancing. Group E, we got the United States and the I'm sorry. Group D is not decided yet. They got one more
and
match.
The D stand for D's nuts.
and the D stand for damn, I need to back up. So England is leading with 6 points. Denmark is in second. And Denmark and China are tied for second with 3 points. Group E, the United States and the Netherlands are tied with 4 points apiece at the top. Atop that group with one match to play. Group F, you got France and Jamaica atop that group with one more match to play. In Group G, you got Sweden and Italy. Sweden will advance. They got one more match to play. Italy, they so far ahead of everybody else. Sweden and Italy both will advance, no matter what happened there. And then in Group H, the final group, you got Colombia and Germany leading Colombia leading with 6 points. Germany and Morocco are tied with 3, but the goal differential from Morocco is -5. So in this last match, they're gonna have to do some damn scoring if they hope to advance. But shouts out to our lovely ladies of the United States of America. They are poised. I think they'll need a victory to secure that they move on. But if they do draw in this next match, then they most likely will move on. But you want to go into that thing with some momentum. So go ahead and get this dub, ladies. Go ahead and get this dub. And that is your World Cup date with the knockout stage, Sweet 16. Like my dog said, the head-to-head, one shot, and you're out.
Do women wear cups or like vagina pads to protect them from kicks?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Damn, that can't be good because I like in my career as a soccer player, I got some pretty bad shots.
Yeah,
I definitely wore a cup.
I never played soccer at a level that was organized per se. I only played intramural at the UOS. But
the very first year I played, it was co-ed. And when women soccer players want to get dirty and they're playing with men, they go straight to the nuts, man. It was
Makes sense.
It was Mad Max that first year. You couldn't get me out of character after that when I played soccer, because the first year I played, I had to deal with nut shots. After that, it was like whatever. Oh, you hard tackled me, red card. I holler at your ass. We're not gonna argue about it though. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit. I'm talking about bad shots. I had a chick running to me full speed. Didn't even go for the ball. Like I did like a stop and go dribble. And she ran full speed, need me right in the middle of my joint, and then ran off. Didn't even kick the ball. Ran off because she assumed I was going to retaliate. It came by not on some I'm going to hit a girl shit. I just kicked the ball to where it hit her in the face until they took out. I got about 3 times. It was a proper response, I think.
In middle school, we had this game called Nukem.
Nukem. Oh, I know about some Nukem. Tell the people about it. Bruh. Explain that to them.
I don't even remember the whole premise. I just remember it was a volleyball and you take that hoe and you throw it over like the net or something. It was wild. It is the ruthless game. Mm-hmm. It's like dodgeball, but better in a lot of ways.
A volleyball hurt way more.
Volleyball hurt so much. It's leather. A volleyball is leather, and it hit this girl named Lacey Williams. I'll never forget it, bro. And it was like Terrence Howard hitting Errol Spence in the face. Like that ball hit her so hard, and she was a cheerleader, and so she had.
That nigga said he boxer man. That nigga said Terrence Howard. That nigga said Hustling Flow was in that bitch beating that nigga ass. That nigga Bud is that nigga real name Terrence?
Bud Crawford. Yeah, it's Terrence Crawford.
Oh Bud shit. Crawford. I thought you had fucked up. That nigga said Terrence. I said, oh, P tripping. That nigga, I see why he go by Bud.
Yeah.
You
Bud
said
Crawford.
Terrence Crawford. I heard Terrence Howard. I'm tripping. I immediately went in on your ass. Well, I'm gone.
Pause.
Oh, damn. The tables always turn. Ain't that what they say? That fuck no, you lame. I'm trying to eat. Pause. I'm trying to consume some nourishment to bring me out of this haze. You hear me?
Can I do you?
Hell no. Fuck you, nigga. You do whatever you want to over there on your side.
Pause.
Nah, that ain't. Tell me in the audience,
no,
if you would. And fuck you, that ain't it. What we doing? Okay. Nah, I don't know what the fuck going on there. Let's just keep it a book. I don't know what happened. Look like nigga got a book though. I don't think that got nothing to do with a favor.
I'm about to read.
I'm about to read. This segment, y'all, is called Fuck It. I'm about to read. Oh shit. I can't even make the mood noise. Hold on. This is Bullshit Book Club brought to you by what's your book ass nigga name, cuz? What's your book alias? F. LeBaron Rose. Shouts out to the game. Damn. Every time I do that, I have to go edit it out. Damn.
ASMRP. Hey, this is the second week in a row we got my government now.
Fuck.
Oh, this week's Bullshit Book Club segment comes to you from Rap Capital by Joe Coscarelli. Ad-libs, a secondary vocal track of exclamations, onomatopoeia, and underlining interjections with the sound of a rapper reacting to his own clever lines in real time. From James Brown's grunts, snorts, and hitbags to Michael Jackson's hits and owls. There was a long tradition of ad-libs in black music, dating back to spirituals, jazz, and blues. But never had they been so central to a genre's appeal as they were in trap music, where the ad-libs could often be catchier and more visceral than the lyrics themselves. For Jeezy, for sounding like he smoked 2 packs of dynamite a day, a simple "ay" or "chip" or "ha ha" could sound like a warrior's wail or villain's cackle. And just about every Atlanta rapper who followed will be required to come up with at least one noise just as distinctive. My G. Exactly. I ain't even have to cue him up. I was about to say, my G, where your ad-libs at? I ain't even had to cue him.
C.O.D. DecaturboyMusic. Back. We out here. Y'all already know your boy got the noises. Oh look, our blurry. You feel me? But yeah, man, you know a nigga loves some ad-libs, bro. My ad-lib game crazy. The stacking, the halftime, the fourth time, and nigga ad-lib with the best of them. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Jesus,
man.
I was out here ad-libbing your reading of the book.
Yeah. We've long said this. Ad-libs deserve their own category at the Grammys. And on that note, my G, can I do you a favor?
Only if you let me give you the moment when I knew Jeezy was going to be a star, because it was before he could rap, and it was because of how he ad-libbed.
I'm ready.
It's like my old job, but a little different. What? I used to work at Church's Chicken. But now I cook my own chicken. You feel that shit was so fucking the crescendo, bro. If you hear that shit on the beat, bro, the Boys in the Hood album let you know Jeezy was gonna be a motherfucking star before his first album ever came out, bro. He'd give you 6 bars and you'd be like, oh, this nigga don't know how to write a full verse. But it'd be the best part of the fucking song, bro. Shouts out to Big E. Shouts out to everybody in Boys in the Hood. Jody Breeze.
Jody Breeze, Big Duke. Yeah,
Big Duke. Can't forget Big Duke. That song by his grandma was so fucking sad. That nigga rap his ass off though. Big Duke. Big E too. Hey man, Boys in the Hood album classic.
I wrote a tweet. They got a favorite. I wrote a tweet like 8 months ago, and some young lady favorited that joint today, and they brought it back to my attention. And I said that album don't get enough credit. That Boys in the Hood album, bro, like it's some heat. Like it's just. I got a 45 Magnum
satellites
kitty, and you
exist in the shadow.
Rarely see me grab my dick without grabbing it with it. And if you want, I'll tag you with it, and I'll kill your fam. I'll let your whole valley feel it. Y'all, man, Jody Breeze was that deal. And then the song of him going back and forth with Jeezy about an OG and a youngin in the game. And one more thing, don't ever use that C word. Cause one slip and you out of here. Had you gone for them damn Prodigy. Like, come on, man. They was giving so much game in that Boys in the Hood. Like, and we only got that. Like, fuck Bad Boy South. Cause everybody who was ever on Bad Boy South, we got one major release, and then we never heard from them again because they outshined Diddy. I feel like, bro.
Gorillas.
Like we had 8 Ball and MJG. We had obviously Boys in the Hood. We had Young Jock. We had on the R&B side.
He was too good at making
112.
stars. He wanted to be the biggest star.
And he wanted to be the biggest one. He wanted everybody else to play the background.
Jody Breeze wrote most of Press Play. A lot of people don't know that shit, but once again, some of us read the fuck out of them CD booklets. Jody Breeze wrote a lot of Press Play. And I put this on my IG, man. Last thing I say before we get to the crescendo of the episode, shouts out to Marcus Houston, aka Batman, one of the architects of the C.O.D. You feel me? Produced 5 of the cuts on the first Lil Wayne album that wasn't Manny Fresh produced. Hip hop legend.
Marcus Houston. C.O.D.
Yes, sir.
Do your favor.
If you could, I wish you would do me and the lovely audience a favor and tell us something good.
This story is near and dear because it is the gift. The gift of the gift that keeps on giving. And that gift is music. This story comes from Aurora, Colorado, where an 11-year-old boy, little black melanated boy named Jude Kofi, got an incredible surprise. Now, this young gentleman is blessed with a gift called autism. And from his gift of autism, he's a prodigy when it comes to the piano. He has photographic memory when it comes to hearing piano. If he hears you play it, he can go to the piano and play it himself. And his dad pulled out an old piano from like their basement and gave it to him. It was out of tune, and he took it to this man, and this man fixed it up as best he could, and he gave it to the little man, so the little man had something to practice. And then this other gentleman, he's like, man, well, let me hear you play. Young Jude Kofi plays, man, and he like, and the man starts crying. So this man got an inheritance from his father passing away. He went and bought little Jude a $15,000 baby grand piano. So he would have the best, because he would have the best instrument to play on, because he is a world talent. And he's like, I don't want you playing on nothing less than greatness, because you are great yourself, man. So shout out to that gentleman. Shout out to Jude Kofi. Shout out to people who extend themselves when they don't have to, because they understand and it is impressed upon their heart, and they get a divine download to do what, my G? That's perfect. To give and not receive.
Damn. I was just trying to remember not to do the TSG. Fuck. Though I remember we was up in Fort Collins and they had this little museum that was all pianos, and they had painted all the pianos, and it was okay to sit down and play them. So you'd go to different floors and it'd be artistic niggas just sitting there playing the piano like you would at a campsite. And it's just one random ass nigga flicking the guitar, getting that John Mayer on, and be like, this douchebag. Till he start singing and be like, I might as well sit down. I ain't gonna eat a s'more or nothing. Then you got a s'more. And now you camping.